All right, guys. So this is going to be 11.7, topic 11.7 here, and this is going to be volume. So when I'm thinking about volume, I think about first of all, volume's in 3 dimensions. So surface area was 2 dimensions, and just the area of all the surfaces, where volume is in 3 dimensions, and it is like basically if you're filling up the container, like how much space is available in that container. So I think like, hey, I have a coffee cup right now on my desk. How much coffee fits in the cup? Something like that, where it is in 3 dimensions. We're thinking about filling up that container. So, for this, the topic is going to be 11.7. Okay. And just like we had with surface area, we're going to go through in the same format and find the volume of each of these figures. I think volume's a little bit easier as well. The formulas aren't as involved. So, just like we had before, rectangular prisms, this time we're finding the volume, okay? So that's length times width times height, okay? So LWH. Now, guys, just to keep it simple, anytime we have prisms, like you can think of rectangular prisms as that, but really the formula is just volume equals big B times H, which is just the area of the base, which if you look, the area of the base is just length times width, okay? So they're just breaking it for you breaking it down a little bit more for you, but really it's just the area of the base times the height, okay? So 2 different ways to think about it. But for this one, our base, they have the right angles. That lets us know that's the base of the figure. So we have to find our length, our width, our height. Well, length and width is just going to be 9 and 17, and our height is going to be 24. And this is where if you have a rectangular prism, meaning it looks like a cereal box or a cube, which means all sides are going to be the same, it's pretty simple to find the volume because all you do is you just multiply them together. So when you're doing this with a rectangular prism, basically the 3 numbers they give you, we're multiplying them together. So for this, to find the volume, we're going to do 9 times 17 times 24. And you just plug that in your calculator and you get 3,672 centimeters, and this is going to be cubed, okay? Centimeters cubed, because like I said, it's in 3 dimensions. It's the space taken up by that object. So guys, for this, like I said, if we're trying to like boil it down and make it simple, you're taking the 3 different values that you have for the length, width, and the height, and you're just multiplying them together. That's it. So for number 2, same thing. We have to find length, width, and height. But if you look on here, our length and our width are going to be right down here where we have our right angles. So where we have the right angles, that's going to be the base of our figure. So length and width is just going to be 10 and 14. And then the height's going to be 4.5. So from there, volume equals 10 times 14 times 4.5. And when you do that, you get 630, and it's going to be inches cubed. So I hope this is pretty simple. 3 dimensions they give us, we multiply those numbers together, get our answer. So for the last one, for number 3, we have our length, our width, and our height. So length and width is going to be 39 and 12. All right, and that's because that's formed from those right angles, okay? It's a rectangular prism, so we're going to have right angles where those right angles are. That tells us where the base is at. And then the height is 8, so volume equals 39 times 12 times 8. When you do that, you get 3,744 feet cubed.